Good morning, friends. Let's do some skincare. For today's Sunday reset, I'm really gonna focus on doing things that help aid me in stepping into the version of myself that I truly want to be. So I started off today taking a new supplement that I've never taken before called Good Mood. And it's supposed to help with focus and cognition, and hopefully it will help keep me in a good mood. I also love to drink these pineapple energy sticks from Monee. They're out of stock right now. The moment they come back into stock, I will be getting 5 boxes of them. I'm obsessed with them, and they also really put me in a good mood. So let's dive into the skincare routine. So this is how we're looking, the little no makeup look. Honestly, the hair is still looking really good from yesterday. So as much as I would love to stay in these Skims pajamas, which by the way, you need to invest in them if you have not gotten them. They are so comfortable. I actually never even wore pajamas before I got these, and now I live in these. But I'm gonna go get dressed because I just am not really my most productive self when I'm in pajamas. I'm just in lazy mode. Today we wanna be in Sunday reset, productive, clear mind mode. Feeling a little bit like a hat kind of day. I'm just gonna go with a plain black shirt and one of these hats. I love this brand. It's called Pumi. It's from Amazon. It is the perfect Skims dupe. I love that no matter how many times you wash it, it really doesn't lose its elastane. I don't know if that's the right word. I think with this, I'm just gonna wear some sweatpants. So for an all black look, I can pretty much wear any hat. I really like to wear this hat when I wear all black. Is really the vibe, but it is Sunday. I love this slow Sunday hat. Even though we are emulating a productive Sunday, you can still have slow productive Sundays. I'm gonna do my gratitude journal. There's something about putting pen to paper that's just therapeutic. Today's quote, because there's a quote every day: opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. Honestly, that is so true. And even when it comes to social media, I just became a full-time content creator a week ago. It's actually a lot of work to do YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. I'm still finding my groove. And sometimes it kind of looks like it's not work, but it's actually a lot of work to try to balance and juggle all of them. There is such an opportunity here on social media that I feel a lot of people just don't want to start doing because they're worried about feeling cringy or embarrassing or anything like that. And there's also a learning curve to it because you do have to kind of learn. For example, when I started my podcast, I had no idea what kind of equipment I was going to need, how I was going to film, how I was going to edit, how do you publish, and there was a learning curve with it. It's so worth it because then you end up with something that you're really proud of. So we start off today's gratitude journal with today I am grateful for. Okay, so for today I'm grateful for, I wrote, today I'm grateful for the realization that I'm finally living and creating the life I've always dreamed of. Having a full-time job, I did not realize how much it was stunting me in my creativity and in my dream life, and how much peace and calm there comes with being a full-time content creator, being able to be home and really let the ideas flow. How will I make today great? Something that really made the other day great was cleaning my kitchen. So I think number one, I'm gonna say I will make today great by cleaning my dining room because that has been a hot mess. How else will I make today great? Listening to some exciting Taylor Swift music. I love Taylor Swift, and that will put me in a good mood to listen to some Taylor Swift while I'm cleaning. I like to put things down that I know I can accomplish so that way I'm not disappointed at the end of the day. One more, how will I make today great? Editing my YouTube video. We ended off with a self-booster. I am blank. We're gonna emulate some of what we said at the beginning. I am finally becoming the woman and creator I've always wanted to be. And at the end of the night, something that I forget to do a lot is the how could I have made today better and 3 awesome things that happened today. So I really want to make sure that I don't forget to do that tonight because it really is so important. I usually make a vision board for the entire year, and I think I'm going to do a monthly one. Let's do that next. So there you have it, our first 2025 vision board. January's vision board is very green. It's very like fresh, clean, new energy. I just think waking up every morning and seeing this on my background is just gonna help motivate me to step into the version of myself that I truly want to be in January. Okay, so here's the scoop with the dining room. The dining room is like the first room when you walk into my house, so it kind of inevitably has become like the dumping room, and we just have stuff in here, but having like a clear space is just so beneficial to my productivity. Today we are going to find a spot for all of the stuff in here, make this room an enjoyable room to be in again. This table has like a lot of damage on it. So a big goal of mine is to get a new dining room set in 2025. But for now, we're just gonna cover it with a tablecloth. So I got one from Amazon. We'll see how it looks. I'm really not a tablecloth person or like a dining set person like this at all, but I just need to do something temporary while I figure out what I'm gonna do next. Okay, I am sweating. Finally cleared out the dining room. Unfortunately, it's becoming my least favorite room in the house. I just don't like anything about it. I think there's too much happening in there and nothing like really fits my vision. I'm actually feeling like maybe like a second couch in here instead of like a dining set. I don't know. I have so much gray in this room, but I really think I want this room to be a little bit more like black and white. But Rome was not built in a day. So we're done cleaning for today. Something that's really helped me be more productive, instead of making my goal clean the house, I'll focus on something specific that I know is tangible and doable in one day. So today it was clean the dining room. That has been on my list for like a month. This is one of the things I love about the 5-minute journal is I was able to put it in the forefront of my mind today and make sure I got it done. Something that's really helping me stay super productive as a stay-at-home content creator, and this can apply for anyone who works from home, is making lists. So I have one list here, which is like my immediate, what I need to get done for work. Then I started making my weekly schedule. I haven't really like landed on how I want to do this, but I put down every day of the week. I have Sunday as my vlog upload day for YouTube. Tuesday is my podcast upload day. Friday is my podcast filming day and my meeting day with my sister to shoot content. I have to fill in the rest of the days, but a lot of the stuff is going to be daily. This sheet, I have a list of content ideas, which I only have one right now, so I have to sit down and really work on that. I think creating lists and actually taking pen to paper is like just so helpful. Anything with like writing on paper or reading, it just really helps me quiet my mind. So I was sitting down to edit and I looked at my dog and I said, you know what? Nothing says Sunday reset like a haircut. So my dog Shadow cannot be groomed professionally because apparently he's really bad. So I'm gonna groom him myself as a part of this Sunday reset. Thing is that he's not really bad for being groomed. He just is scared. You just have to like calm him down and he'll be fine. So I'm putting this apron on so I don't get too messy. I'm gonna show you guys how I cut his hair. It is by no means the most stylish cut in all the land, but it does the job and it'll just clean him up. I'm doing it myself now for 5 years because he's 5. Let's get into it. Choo choo. Good job, Bubs. I'm definitely not a groomer, but the groomer told me that in order for Shadow to be groomed, he would have to be sedated, and like clearly that's not true. When he went into the back room, she came out within literally 30 seconds and was like, oh, I can't do him, he's gonna bite. And then just like didn't even try, and he just is scared. So you just have to like calm him down and talk to him and he'll be fine. So I wasn't gonna like sedate him to get a haircut. I can just do it myself, and maybe it would look better with a professional groomer, but I don't think it looks too shabby when mommy does it. And at least then I can just do it at home and it's not stressful for him. And I would much prefer to bring him to a groomer, but it's so hard to trust somebody, and being that these dogs are my children, I'm not gonna take a risk if I've already had people say that he's like not good. Like I don't want anybody to reprimand him in a bad way, you know? Good boy, he's so happy. Okay, I've done most of the body now. I'm gonna do the ears. I love cutting the ears because it really just creates a totally different look. So I just hold the ear up and then I cut alongside, but I make sure obviously I'm not cutting the ear. So you're basically just cutting alongside the natural shape of the ear. This is all the hair that came off of him, and this is how he looks. Good boy, show me Sid. High five. Good job. Good job, buddy. Okay, it's the end of the night, and I think it's about time we wrap up this vlog. We got a lot done today, but my biggest accomplishment for sure was cleaning the dining room. Finally getting like one level of my house, at least the areas that I like spend the most time in, completely done and clean. It just provides so much peace of mind for me during the day. And I just know that I'm gonna be more productive on a daily basis having that more clear space. So we're gonna do our nighttime gratitude. I just ordered some food from DoorDash. It's feeling like a comfort food type of night, so I'm getting a burger, fries, mac and cheese bites. So while I wait for that, I am going to finish up my daily gratitude journal. Let's go plate this food and do some takeaways from today. So on last week's vlog, I had a lot of fear about the status of like my life. I just found out that I was not gonna have my full-time job anymore and decided to go all in on my content creation journey. I was excited but nervous, and this is what I've taken away from a week of being home as a full-time content creator. I really love it. It feels right. It feels good for me. The thing that I just have to keep reminding myself is that I have one life to live and I have to do what's best for Brittany. I really love having a good Sunday reset, and I feel like I was much more productive this week. I think I'm really starting to get into my groove. Having a plan and being intentional about how I'm going to spend the day, the week, and even what my goals are for the month. I think mapping it all out is the key to accomplishing what you want to accomplish. So whether you're somebody who's home all the time or someone who works a 9 to 5, spending your Sunday resetting your space and your mind, your intentions and your goals, I think it's just gonna make you happier. Because to be honest with you, like I'm looking around right now and I'm like, okay, something that was really distracting me and kind of like annoying me is taken care of. I have a bunch of content ready for the week, and tomorrow when I wake up, I get to do it all over again, but this time I have one big thing off my plate. Actually, a few big things. But speaking of plates, we're gonna go have a nice comfort meal. I'm watching that movie with Lindsay Lohan and the guy from Pretty Little Liars. It's called Our Little Secret. It's such a good, warm, like feel-good movie. So for the rest of the night, I'm gonna eat my dinner, watch my movie, take a nice shower, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you guys.